So hello students, I am back again with the journey of periodic table, and we have already studied in our previous video about the two milestone of the journey of periodic table or periodic classification of elements, and that were the contribution of the two great scientists, that is Dobereiner and Newlands. Children, the main credit of classifying elements goes to Dmitry Ivanovich Mendeleev, a Russian chemist. This is shown in the picture, and he is actually known as the father of periodic classification. He gave his classification in 1869. Children, he was the most important contributor to the early development of the periodic table of elements, wherein the elements were arranged on the basis of their fundamental property, the atomic mass, and also on the similarity of the chemical properties. So today's topic of this video is Mendeleev classification of elements. And Mendeleev, he classified 63 the then known elements in the order of increasing atomic masses, and found that elements were with similar properties occur at regular intervals. Again, the same concept of periodicity was given by Mendeleev also. So the two factors on which Mendeleev's classification was based, I have shown in the red, that is increasing order of atomic masses, means he arranged all the elements in the order of increasing atomic masses, and then grouping together of elements having similar properties. Okay, so one thing I love about this Russian chemist, that is Mendeleev, I love his love for his mother. Dedicating his investigation to his mother, he wrote in his biography, he has written that she instructed with example, corrected with love, and traveled with me to places, spending her last resources and strength. See how much sacrifices his mother has done for Mendeleev, and he always give regards to his mother. So we should also take care of our parents who are older, and we should always be with them. So let's start with the Mendeleev's periodic law. Mendeleev, on the basis of two factors, that is increasing atomic mass and the periodicity in the chemical properties, Mendeleev gave his law, which is known as Mendeleev's periodic law. Mendeleev's periodic law states that the properties of elements are the periodic function of their atomic masses. Now, this is Mendeleev's periodic table. Now, please look into the table, and I am going to explain all the features of Mendeleev periodic table. Number one, I have already told you that he classified all the 63 elements which were known at that time in the form of table, and he arranged all the elements in the order of increasing atomic masses. And number two, there are 7 periods. By periods he meant the horizontal rows. Okay, there are 7 periods and 8 groups. By groups he meant the vertical columns, like this, vertical columns. Okay, so there were 7 periods and 8 groups in the Mendeleev periodic table. Now next is very important, is that, see, I have squared something See, Mendeleev took the formulae of oxides and hydrides formed by the elements as the basic properties of the elements for his classification. Like how an element reacts with hydrogen and oxygen. Like for example, it is given, see, example is given sodium and potassium. Please note that I have written R. By R I mean the journal formula. In the journal formula, the R represents the element. For example, here it is given R2O. O is for oxygen, means oxide. The compound which will be formed is oxide, and R will be the element. Here it is written RO. This is the journal formula of this group of elements. For example, I have shown you that the group first, the journal formula for the oxide is R2O and for hydride is RH. So if I consider Na is sodium, then formula will be NaH, and if I consider K, then the formula will be KH, and R2O, then sodium oxide like this, and then potassium oxide like this. So the journal formula of these two elements is same, whether it is oxide or whether it is hydride. The journal formula is RH or R2O. So Na and K will have the similar chemical properties. Likewise, the other groups, group number 2, the journal formula is RO and RH2, and other groups I have also shown you in with the red marks. Likewise, you can make the formula with the help of the journal formula given at the top. For example, nitrogen. So nitrogen, oxide of nitrogen will be like R2O5. So N2O5 like this. So please practice the making of the formula with the help of these journal formula. Okay. Then also please note that the blue circles I have shown, please note that Mendeleev left gaps in his periodic table for the elements which were not known at that time. That means he predicted that there were some elements which will be discovered in future, and he also predicted that their chemical properties will be similar to the other elements like aluminium and boron, which were already in the group or which were already discovered. So he predicted, how intelligent he was, that he predicted that the elements of the undiscovered the properties of the undiscovered elements will be similar to the already existing element. So he left gap in his periodic table for the elements to be discovered, and the undiscovered elements he named as like this is boron. So the element which is falling at the below the boron, he called it as Eka boron, and the element which is falling below aluminium, he called it as Eka aluminium. And then this is falling, this element 72, the atomic mass with 72 atomic mass is falling below silicon, so he called it as Eka silicon. Okay, then please note that there is no group of noble gases in the Mendeleev periodic table, as noble gases were not discovered at that time. So he did not mention anything about the noble gases. So let's move on to the next slide. Merits. Merits means what are the good points of the Mendeleev periodic table. See, this is the periodic table. Merit is that elements were classified on the more fundamental basis of their atomic masses and properties. I have already told you that the more fundamental basis, he took two factors, atomic masses and the similar properties. Number two, the most important merit of the Mendeleev periodic table is that he left gaps to accommodate the elements to be discovered in future. For example, in this periodic table I have shown the elements which were discovered after later on, I mean. So scandium, Sc, Sc is the scandium, and gallium, it was also Eka aluminium. Earlier it was known as Eka aluminium, now it is known as gallium. Then this is germanium. So the three elements which were discovered later on were scandium, gallium and germanium. Okay, and next, so Mendeleev's periodic table could accommodate noble gases when they were discovered. So they can be easily accommodated आफ्टर देयर डिस्कवरी. पहले नोबल गैसेस की डिस्कवरी नहीं हुई थी, लेकिन उसने उसके लिए कोई ऐसे सेपरेट कॉलम बनाया नहीं, तो लेकिन वो आसानी से एडजस्ट, हम सेपरेट कॉलम में उसको एडजस्ट कर सकते थे नोबल गैसेस को. ओके, देन so these three were the major merits of the periodic table. Now come to the next. The inert gas elements discovered later on could be placed in the separate group without disturbing the table. Okay. Defects or the demerits of Mendeleev's periodic table. Some elements are not arranged in the increasing order of their atomic masses. CO means cobalt, which is placed before nickel. CO. Let's find out CO and nickel. Please note that the atomic mass of cobalt is 58.93 and that of nickel is 58.71. So according to Mendeleev periodic law, these elements should be arranged in the order of increasing atomic masses, but means nickel should come first and then cobalt. So this is the first drawback, and the second is that again there is wrong order of the atomic masses. Again, the position of hydrogen. Position of hydrogen is not clear because it is kept with the at the top of the group 1, and the group 1 has all the metals: lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, the copper. These all are the metals, whereas hydrogen is a non-metal. So the position of hydrogen is not clear. And and the last demerit is the position of isotopes. Isotopes, what are isotopes? Isotopes are the elements having same atomic number but different atomic mass. So for example, if isotope of chlorine has different atomic masses, so this chlorine, the isotopes of chlorine should be kept in different slots, but there is no mention of isotopes in the Mendeleev's periodic table. So these are the three big drawbacks of defects of the Mendeleev periodic table, which scientists realized. And so Henry Moseley in 1913, he gave a different concept of the periodic table in 1933, and he said that the atomic number of an element should be is the more fundamental property than the atomic mass, and hence atomic number is better basis for the classification of elements. So according to Moseley, similar properties recur periodically when elements are arranged according to the increasing atomic number. Atomic numbers, not weights, determine the factors of the chemical properties, because we all know that atomic number is equal to the number of protons, and number of protons are equal to the number of electrons, and we all know that electrons only take part in the chemical reactions. So we can also say that the present basis for the classification of element is the electronic configuration. Electronic configuration shows the valence number of electrons, and we all know that valence electrons take part in the chemical properties. So similarity and dissimilarity is dissimilarity in the chemical property is based on the atomic number. Okay. So after considering the factor that the atomic number is the better basis for the classification of elements, then there came modern periodic law, which states as that the properties of elements are the periodic function of their atomic masses. And after that, new periodic table came out as modern periodic table, which we will discuss in the next video. So stay tuned. Till then, see you. Bye bye.